I'm here again on the Enterprise Nation Go Global mission to Berlin in our pop-up shop for the afternoon, and I've got two missionaries with me. Hello.
Hi.
So do you want to first of all tell me who you are?
I'm Alison, Lewy, and I'm the founder of Fashion Angel, and we're a business support agency for fashion brands. And we offer business mentoring, networking events, access to funding, and we're a startup loan delivery partner. And I am Lilly-Jo Cullen from fashion brand Vintage Licks.
So Lily had a rather unusual journey to come to this mission, so how did it all happen, Alison?
So yes, we heard about Enterprise Nation's trade mission to Berlin, and we thought it would be a great opportunity for some of the brands that we work with. So I talked to Startup Loans, and they ran a competition to sponsor one of our brands to actually win a place on the mission. So we put it out there to our community of Startup Loan beneficiaries, and we had an amazing response. But I think kind of unanimously we liked Lily's application and we love Lily's products, so she won the competition. So she won a place on the trade mission, and then I have joined with her because I wanted to see what the missions are about and to learn about the German market as well, so I can share that with our community of fashion entrepreneurs.
Fantastic. Well done on winning the competition.
Thank you very much.
So do you want to tell me a bit about Vintage Licks and how did it all happen?
Yeah, well, I initially just resold and traded old vintage bits and bobs. You know, first it was digging out my mum's wardrobe, then I started doing the charity shop rumbling and stuff, and then I started fixing up things by, you know, customizing like collars and buttons and embellishment and stuff. Got quite a lot of interest from people about the actual customization itself, and it kind of came from there where I actually needed to just actually start making a brand itself so I could scale it up really, which you just couldn't do with vintage itself because obviously everything's one-off.
So you got a startup loan. How did that help your business?
Well, it was just really good to take time out of full-time work. I was already trying to do it part-time in and around work, and it was just quite crippling. I mean, the coming home after a long, hard day at the office, and a long, hard, uninspiring day at the office, I was completely drained, and just had no new ideas anymore. So it was really good taking the time to actually build the brand, still create, as well as the business side of it as well, and actually being able to write a business plan with the mentoring and expertise of Fashion Angel, just to really know how it will sell and how it will scale in the future. I mean, obviously coming from a creative background, that's something that I'm really not accustomed to at all. So it was really getting that in-depth sort of knowledge and foresight of how to make money out of fashion.
So Alison, what's the sort of advice that you do give to brands like Lily, maybe particularly for international sales?
Well, I think it's all about doing your business planning and strategy. It's all very well to say, yes, I want to sell to Germany, or yes, I want to sell to the US, but you have to do your market research, find out what's already out there, and actually really understand where your brand fits in that landscape, and know your customer and the potential customers you want to target. And the good thing about the Startup Loan Programme is, because of the process to get the loan, you have to do that business planning and strategy, and it also gives you some business mentoring as well, as just the money. So we kind of chivvy the designers along into actually thinking more strategically rather than just creative perspective.
And just finally, you've both been on the trip for 2.5 days with us. This is the last bit of it. How's it been, Lily? Maybe you want to start?
Wunderbar!
Nice.
Really good. The same way, actually, what I was just talking about getting to the nitty-gritty of the business part of it. You know, we had like in-depth talks about the rules and regulations, like tax and auditing and stuff, which is going to be really handy. I obviously plan on setting up in Germany somehow, sometime in the future. So just getting the bare bones of what I'm actually going to be faced with was really, really useful. And then obviously the fun part where I get to see the life and bustle of the place, and actually the kind of stores that I'd like to, you know, be in one day myself, and the pop-up itself is really handy just to get word from the locals and actually just to have a good chat about it and mix with everybody else.
Lovely. And Alison, how's it been for you?
It's actually been really, really interesting because we've got not just Lily with us, we've got some of our other startup land beneficiaries on the trip, and the actual lineup of presentations and meetings that Enterprise Nation set up has been really interesting. I've learnt more about the German market, but also more about PayPal's offer to people, and this is all about signposting for us. So the more knowledge that we have, we can share with our community, and then to kind of see everyone at their pop-up store and to actually see the product, because I love products, so I've already bought from some of the designers here, so it's just been really, really interesting. I'm so pleased that I joined the mission, and yeah, I've learned loads, so good times for all.
Fantastic. Well, good luck going global, both of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.